Hi guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot for whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing really, really well. Now these are general, they may not resonate. Please only take what does resonate with you and leave the rest. So can we have a message for the collective, please? Spirit, oh no fucking way. This was just in the last reading I did. Oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Because obviously it's relevant. It's relevant. So let's take those two. Oh my goodness. This ties all the three readings I've done, or the two previous ones out of this deck together. This was the first card out. I know this is now called the Burden. And it speaks of responsibility, guilt. As I was saying, it gives me that energy of the Hermit crossed with the Ten of Wands. So a burden that someone is carrying. But because this is Leo and Saturn energy, or Leo and Capricorn energy, which is the Sun and Saturn, it's the burden that someone's carrying is in relation to a lesson. It's karma. There's something that somebody needs to learn here, like whether it's to take responsibility, accountability, judgment, discipline, or they're being deliberately restricted until they learn something, like weighed down. So that's that energy. And then we've got, this is Libra. What the fuck is that? None of these look like any of the symbols that I recognize. Let me just quickly check. But I think this card, the way that it's come out with the previous one is fascinating in terms of the imagery. I just don't know the name of it. Let me find it. Oh shit, I didn't know it was called that. It's called the King's Two Children. It's Libra, which is Venus energy, and it's Pisces. So Venus and Neptune energy. Libra and Pisces, the King's Two Children. The romantic relationship, the dream partner, dual soul, unrelatedness, illusion of becoming one, dreaming of love. And then we've got down here Cancer, which is moon energy. And this is Virgo with Mercury. So this is like the responsibilities, because Virgo is like our day-to-day routine. Cancer energy, it's the fourth house energy, which is all about the home. So this is like the responsibilities of home, the responsibilities of motherhood, you know, looking after the children, being the matriarch in a situation. So I don't know, but it feels like there is a masculine energy with a weight, a burden, a responsibility. This card's called the King's Two Children. And he's like separated from somebody that he loves, or, you know, a relationship partner. There's distance between them. There's obstacles between them. And he is in some sort of illusion. This is Pisces energy, which can speak about delusion. It can speak about illusions. It's that Neptunian watery energy. So there's some sort of emotional fantasy or emotional something or other that this masculine energy, and it could be the other way around, like I say, there could be a woman in this position, but take it as it resonates, and they're wanting to get to the woman on the other side of the stream or on the side of this river, but there's an obstacle there. I just feel like, and as I was saying, there was something about kids in the first reading I did out of this deck. So depending, because like I don't upload over the weekend, so it will be 2 readings back. I don't know if that's exactly going to be 2 days back, but somebody is under some sort of illusion. Like this is the reality. There's a woman like in the middle of the night tending to this crying child here. So she's the one doing all of the work, whereas there's this masculine that's sort of, you know, serenading, a bit like Romeo and Juliet, serenading some woman across a flipping stream here. And there's somebody carrying all the burden and responsibility within a relationship. Show me this. Show me this. Leo and Saturn. Leo and Capricorn energy. Show me why this is here. Show me why this is here, please. maybe that someone's coming to some sort of Six of Wands. Show me, I was going to say, coming to some sort of realization that they need to communicate something. Because we've got Mercury, Virgo energy, Mercury. That was like the main hitter in yesterday's reading with the communication, and it came out in the previous one too, with communication. Why is the Six of Wands here? Eight of Cups. And that's so weird because that Eight of Cups was in the reversed in the last reading. Why have we got the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups? Why have we got the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups? So I just feel that somebody is going to be able to successfully walk away from a situation that may have been burdensome, that may have been heavy. Why is the Six of... Yeah, and close something out. Someone's going to be able to successfully move away from an emotional cycle and close it out. Or things are changing to a point where, you know, they will never go back to how they were, or things will never be the same again with this Death card. So if you've, as I was saying in the last reading, if you've left a situation and gone back and left and gone back, and you've done that whole, you know, infinity symbol energy within some kind of relationship, there's been like a full stop being put at the end of that sentence, basically. And this is someone successfully or being able to move victoriously, move on, move away, really for real this time, leave something behind and close out this cycle. Close out this cycle. And it comes from somebody taking responsibility though. Taking responsibility. Right, show me this Libra and Pisces energy. The King's Two Sons? Was it the King's called that? The King's Two Sons? Wow. And we've got two twos. The Two of Swords, the High Priestess. Right, okay. This, oh yeah, I was just about to say, this could be some secretive shit that's going on. This could be some secretive shit. Whether this person, like I was saying, it's giving me Romeo and Juliet, and that's a toxic ass relationship within itself, but we're not here to talk about that. But that's the energy that I was getting. Like serenading somebody at the bottom of a balcony, but we're now doing this over some sort of body of water. So it could be that this is a secret relationship. The High Priestess speaks about secrets, you know, things done in the dark, things you can't quite put your finger on. There's no real evidence to, let's say, to call somebody out for doing this. You don't have any proof, or somebody is in denial. With this Two of Swords, blindfold on, you know, arms crossed over their chest. They don't want to see, they don't want to hear, they don't want to know what's going on in a situation related to, like I say, Libra, partnerships, relationships, Pisces. It's that illusion, delusional energy that we were talking about. So either this person that's trying to serenade somebody is the one that's in denial, or if this is like a third party situation, because we've got one woman at home with the damn kids, and we've got one woman sat out in the park being serenaded. So if this is like a third party situation, it very well could be that there's a woman here, like I say, the wife, the mother, that doesn't want to see that this is going on. But she may be picking up on it intuitively. But like I said, there's no proof, there's no evidence. She can't quite put her finger on it, but there's some kind of betrayal that has happened here. Some kind of betrayal. And it's like the bottom ones of these cards is all about endings. As I was saying, the Death card is sort of putting a full stop at the end of a sentence. Like, we can't go back. Things cannot go back to the way that they were. Things change to a point where they will never be the same again, whether you leave this person. Say if you've been stuck in a cycle of leaving or contemplating leaving, or, you know, being encouraged to stay for the kids, stay for whatever reason, or somebody has put you in some sort of competition. We think the card that comes before the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands, which is friction and tension within a group or a relationship. It could be pressure, like I say, from family to stay. Someone's actually making a choice or a decision here that they're dropping the burden and they're moving the fuck on. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, like I say, there's a lot of illusion and fantasy and confusion here. I just want to read what that said, because there's something that stands out, but I can't remember exactly what it was. The King's Two Children, this card is called. Yeah, the romantic relationship and the dream partner, illusion of becoming one, dreaming of love. So it's like this, when it's that fantasy energy. So somebody could think that somebody else is their dream partner, but there's a distance between them. They're not actually in relationship. You know, as of yet, they're not together. There's a potential for them to be together. I see the rainbow in this card. But then the reality, that's what I mean with this Virgo energy. That speaks about reality, the reality of motherhood, the reality of home, the reality of the role of the woman. That is what it is. It's not being serenaded, you know, across a fucking stream. I don't know. The King's Two Children. We've got one of them here. This child. Oh, shit. And then this geezer's got a little lamb in his hand. Oh, my God. And there's that Mercury again. And we've got this little lamb here. And these two goats. I don't know if there's been a baby. We've got this messenger. It was in the last reading with this, the burden card. And then that's funny. Because that was in the last reading. I don't know if it was in the last reading or the one before. I don't know. But we had a lot of energy about children and not being able to have a child, or wanting to expand the family, but it wasn't working out, or it wasn't with the right person, or it wasn't the right time. But then there was something about kids. So I don't know if somebody's finding out with this High Priestess and this Ten of Swords that a relationship partner, I don't know, has had another child. There could be a secret child, a secret relationship. But somebody is being advised to get out of that situation if this is resonating with you. It's not going to be everybody's story. Then we've got the Chariot, which is funny because this is Cancer energy. Cancer energies here with the moon. Yeah, standing up for yourself and moving forward. Ooh, look at that. We've got the Tower. That Knight of Wands was in the last reading in the reversed. Speaking about a player. Right, so we've got a foundation here. Foundation that was built in the past. But this foundation, or this tower, this relationship, this home, whatever this tower was representing, was built on a dodgy foundation. It wasn't built on the truth. It wasn't built on authenticity. It wasn't built to last. And this is something from the past. It may have been built on nostalgia. It may have been built on, I don't want to say like fickle feelings and emotions. I don't know. Because the 6 is linked back to the Lovers card. I just don't think that this foundation was built as solid as somebody thinks that it was. And we've got somebody else here that's standing up for themselves and making a choice or decision to take control of their situation and move forward. Take control of their situation that they're in and move forward. So there could be a tower that's coming down. And as a consequence of somebody leaving or closing out a cycle here, could have something to do with, like I say, third-party situation, another woman or another man, or children that are being born outside of a relationship. But there's some sort of ultimate betrayal here that somebody doesn't want to see, they don't want to accept. But I feel that they know with this High Priestess. Oh, right, show me the Tower, the 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Chariot. Show me this energy. No way, we've got the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is this burden card. So, it's because of this burden, the guilt, the responsibility of somebody's actions that this tower is coming down. We've got 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck now? Queen of Pentacles. This very well could be a wife. A wife at home with the kids. Because like I say, the Queen of Pentacles can represent the wife. She's definitely, like I was saying, a nurturer. Whatever. 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords. So there's healing from this foundation that comes down. somebody accepting a painful truth, or some sort of clarity that we're missing here that is coming to this burdensome situation, where somebody has been either trying to keep two balls in the air, two families in the air with this juggling energy. Like I said, I see these are two separate women. If you're, you could be two separate men in your circumstance. I don't know who's watching, but the genders aren't important, but there's definitely something being juggled here. Two families, two households, two children, I don't know, but something's being juggled here. And I feel as though that is why a tower's coming down. And then we've got this Four of Cups, which speaks about rejecting something, not liking what's being put on the table. And then somebody in the end, as a consequence of this tower falling down, gets to stand in their power, in their independence, in their singlehood. The Queen of Wands, regardless of the sign, same as how the Queen of Pentacles, regardless of their sign, is kind of the wife and the mother and the nurturer. On a practical level, she's going to make sure that, the kids have got food on the table and their homework is done, and, they're at their after school clubs, they're in bed on time, they've got their baths, she's going to do all that practical shit. Queen of Wands, regardless of the sign, is independent and happy and loves their freedom. So this tower falling down isn't going to be a bad thing. Isn't going to be a bad thing for whoever is on the good side of karma in this situation. I'll say it that way, because I don't know who's on the good side of karma here. All right, show me. Show me the energy of the burden. Show me the energy of the burden. Show me the energy of the burden. Okay, show me the energy of the King's two sons. Effort, it came out in the reverse, so a lack of effort being put in. Show me the energy of the burden. Or could that be why there is a burden? Because there's been a lack of effort put into a home situation. So let's look at this. Card number 13 is the Death card. We've got the Death card down here, which is card number 13. The 1 and 3 reduced down to a 4 in terms of the numerology, and the 4 is all about a foundation. We were talking about this tower being built on a dodgy ass foundation, so that's why it's susceptible to, to being hit or to coming down. So if this came out in the reverse, that would speak about a lack of effort being put in to maintain or sustain a foundation, whether that's a home, a household, a lifestyle. I don't know what it's going to be, but there's an end here, and I think the end has come because there was a lack of effort that was put into something. Right, show me, and this could be, like I say, the responsibility or the accountability that somebody here is having to carry while somebody else is successfully moving on or moving out or closing this cycle out. Take it as it resonates. Right, show me the burden, why this energy is here. Leadership and domestic harmony, no fucking way. This domestic harmony card came out in the first reading with the kids that I did. All three of these readings are linked. They really are. So as I was saying, leadership is that Emperor energy, taking responsibility, taking accountability. Leadership is, people don't appoint themselves as leaders. Other people appoint people as leaders because they're aspirational. People want to follow them. They have good ethics or good morals. So this person, like I said, is carrying a burden or needs to take responsibility because this isn't the energy here of a good leader. And this domestic harmony card was speaking about, again, the effort being put into reconciling relationships or making things better or making things more harmonious. So with this effort being in the reverse, like I said, there was a lack of effort in terms of, being a leader. Or a lack of effort at creating domestic harmony within some kind of relationship here. We've got follow your dreams. Yeah, so whoever is being freed from this past situation, past relationship with the Tower and the Six of Cups, and you're in this Queen of Wands energy, you're being encouraged to follow your dreams. That pride was in the last reading as well. You're being encouraged to follow your dreams here. Have the passion, have the confidence to walk an independent path and follow your dreams. Right, I want to pull, let's pull one of these, Signs of the Times. I don't want to read out of any of those numerology cards, but I'm glad that they were there. It's given me more insight on the overall message. Let's see what we've got. Show me, well, any advice and guidance for anyone resonating with this reading. I saw the sunflower. That's the action card. Yeah, action. And the Queen of Wands, that's what I mean. She's got like a bunch of sunflowers in her hand there. I don't know if you can see, if that's focusing in. That's what I mean. And this is the Queen of action, of doing something. And that's why the universe is like, it's almost freeing you from this past situation so that you can follow your dreams. And we've got action. Let me just read that out the book and wrap this up. All right, 34. Right, it says, just as a sunflower shifts its position to face the sun's rays, this card is a sign to head in the direction of that which energizes you. Soak in the nourishment of your passions and the feelings of being alive. Now is not the time to be shy or timid. Accept invitations for adventure and act upon your ambitions. So follow your dreams. Any uncertainty on whether the time is right to proceed should be put aside. Exactly, there's something that's happening within divine timing, and it's come to free you from something. It's come to free you from something. So don't think this opportunity is going to come around again and try and keep propping up whatever this tower is. Whatever is crumbling, let it crumble, because it's crumbling to free you so that you can actually take action towards what it is that you truly, truly want, because it's not this shit. It says there's also an energy of constant movement in this card, which can cause you to change directions frequently. Stay focused as you take the next step with intention. The additional meaning, there's a green light, a waiting period is over, taking the lead. We said that with the Chariot. Someone is taking the lead here. Getting physically active, and it says go for it. So no more hanging around, no more waiting around. Especially if, like I say, a relationship or some foundational energy is coming to an end. It's your time now. It's your time to be able to completely close this cycle out and move on once and for all. And maybe it's you that's moving towards, you know, leadership of your own life, being, like I say, this Chariot, mastering yourself here and moving towards a situation where there is going to be more domestic harmony, because somewhere in here there was none. I don't know if you're going to be this lady, or this man. I don't know. But there's a lot of bullshit going on in here. But I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you managed to get something from this reading. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.